Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my question and answer segment entitled Friction's Pinion. Let's take a look at today's question.
KenCat56 asks, how do you plan on what to buy for selling on your Bricklink store? The way that I go about buying either sets or bulk pieces or other items that I intend specifically to purchase to put in my Bricklink store, which right now is closed, so I just don't have time to manage it. But the way I go about that is there's a few things. Number one for me, minifigures are, to me, the best sellers, just because, at least in a store my size, which is a very small store, I don't have hundreds of thousands of parts or anything like that, and my answer may be different if I was a larger store. But for someone my size, I don't even remember how many pieces I have, 15,000, 20,000, so I would say for somebody under 100,000, maybe 50,000 or so pieces in your store, I would focus on sets that had minifigures that had good resale value and were also easy to move. Those are two completely different things. But you want to pick something that has a more popular minifigure, because you can almost make your money back, depending on the sets, just by selling the minifigures alone. Then the parts you could either keep for yourself, or you could also have them in your Bricklink store to sell, that just would, more offset the cost of what you spent and give you a little extra money to buy more sets in the future. Number two is buying sets when they're on sale. If I'm going to put something in my store, except for a very rare special occasion, there's really only one thing that I do to where I don't buy sets on sale, is buy them on sale. Always buy them on sale. The cheaper you can get them, the quicker you can make your money back. So the more risk you can take in the type of sets you get. If you're going to buy superhero, Star Wars, something like that, and then get it on sale, because those are the two of the more popular minifigure lines, that's a pretty good way to make your money back the fastest. So the cheaper you can get those, the better. But you've also got to keep in mind, if you get a Star Wars, Stormtrooper, Clone Trooper, something like that, that has three of the same minifigure in it, and it's probably on sale nationwide, there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of those same minifigures out there. Those I would skip. The ones that I would focus on are the ones that are not going to be as well stocked in other stores, that instead of going for the ones that are just on sale all over the country. So pick something that has good variety. Number one, minifigures that, you don't want to get a bunch of common minifigures, so you want to get some that are exclusive to that set, special, minifigures like that. So I try and buy sets like that, and then I also try and focus on sets that have unique parts. For instance, I do not believe that, at least most Technic sets, there are exceptions, Creator, and even to a certain extent City, are very well branded, if you will, for parting out, because they have a lot of generic pieces in it that you just build up a massive amount, and they just take long. It's not that they don't sell, they just take longer to sell, and you usually have to price them down so far to keep up with the stores. Because if you've got a part that you're going to have a large amount of, and you're a small store, think about how many those big stores are going to have. So you're going to have to price your stuff incredibly low to be able to compete with them, because people want to buy in bulk. They're not going to want to buy 5 pieces here and 10 pieces there. They're going to want to go to a place where they can buy 50 or 100 pieces if they're going to buy more common elements, if you will. So you've got a better chance of having specific, unique, exclusive elements in those sets. You can usually sell those in smaller quantities. So that's generally what I focus on. Number one, minifigures. Number two, sale price. And then number three are common parts. And that's a big variety. But the newer the part, or if it comes in a new color, something like that, those are going to be the ones that you want to look for first. And that's how I do it. And there's some other things, but those are the three big things that I would probably say, to keep this video short, that I look for. So thank you, KenCat56, for your question. And what about you guys? whenever you go out and buy things for your Bricklink store, what kind of sets do you look at? What are some things that you use when deciding between one set or the other, if you're going to just part it out and put it in your store to sell? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.